Hello, viewers. Welcome to day 17 of 365 Meals in 365 Days by Fofa Show. We have a beautiful Puerto Rican bread that we buy from our local BJ's. I'm not sure if anyone has those where you are, but we have Berkeley and Jensen's, like a bulk shopping store. They make a Puerto Rican bread. My husband is Puerto Rican, and the bread itself really does taste like a traditional more airy, and it actually has more water in it is what changes the texture bread. And it's really good for breakfast sandwiches. It's good for subs. And just having a rip off a little piece with your coffee is I guess something that they do. And we're gonna fry up some bacon. The way I fry my bacon is I cut it in half and I lay it out on whatever pan I have. I have my big wok that I like to use for everything. Of course, when you cook the bacon this way, what happens? Well, some of it is not as crunchy as the other parts of it, but all of it turns out really good, very edible. We end up flipping it over, turning it a few times, and some of my kids like it softer, and almost all of us enjoy it very crunchy. My grandma also likes the softer texture of bacon. I know that's not a huge popular way to eat bacon, but we have a couple of, you know, soft bacon enjoyers here. So what we do with this breakfast sandwich is we'll usually toast the bread if we have the time, or just pull it out, slice it diagonally in half. Then we put either butter or mayonnaise on it, usually just a little bit of butter, or we could even just leave it the way it is. I mean, you really can play with how you want to make it. It's just as long as you throw the American cheese, the egg, and the bacon on it, it's going to be something that everyone's going to enjoy. Now, my one son does not enjoy cheese, so we just leave a little bit of it without cheese, and the whole family eats breakfast. Honestly, I've been avoiding a lot of bread and pasta. I've been avoiding a lot of heavier carby things, sticking to more whole foods. And that's seeming to work for my healthy journey. I've been having a couple of health issues. Now, we did overcook this bacon in some parts, but again, no one here is that picky. The biggest, most important thing is that a lot of us really like a darker bacon. So we take the bacon off, we dump the grease, and I do put all of my bacon grease in the freezer for another day. It always ends up getting used. You know, we always have a mug or two in the freezer, and I know which one is the newest and the oldest and which one needs to get used first. I also end up adding some water to the pan. I rinse it out really well so that we can cook again the eggs in there. So here in my area, we had quite the winter because some of it was very hot. I'd say the past few weeks we've had at least for almost 50 or over 50 days, 50 degrees that is. It's just been so nice. So we've been very busy outside getting things done. It makes it so that there's been more active play outside and not at our usual rec centers or YMCA or my local gym that I like to attend that we all play at. The kids play on the turf while I exercise. So we've had a lot of activity, and it's just been so nice to just wrap up some breakfast sandwiches, run out the door, get our homeschool done, and then run to our fun active activities. All my kids are in sports, so we're just busy. And it's nice when I have a minute to just cook a little bit and have something that we don't have to go buy outside, buy fast food. We've stuck really well to not eating out. Eating out has just been a big problem of mine. I don't know if anyone else has that issue. Seems like I'm the only one, but someone's employing all of these McDonald's. So, no, it looks like we definitely scrambled the eggs in the pan today. And it's all right that you are sometimes having to think of something quick. I hope that we all are spending time focusing on how we can make things easier and more efficient. But at the same time, we do want to keep things healthy. So whatever we can do to encourage one another in that. And I was hoping to make this channel as something that could encourage us all to eat more at home, as it's the best place if we're more focused on health. So for our health here in my home, I'm making sure that we have more of that balance, of that whole food balance. If you can't understand that often people have leftovers, I'm here to tell you we have been eating a ton of leftovers at least once a week, sometimes twice a week. We have to eat leftovers. So this night we did eat leftovers. So I figured I'd entertain you guys with what we eat for breakfast this day. Sometimes we will eat breakfast for dinner, as you saw a few days ago, again. And we really enjoy that. It's so tasty, so easy. Breakfast is literally my easiest meal to make. So how can you deny that it's good, nutritious, and it's just going to get food on the table the quickest. But here, this day, we had a ton of leftovers. I figured, okay, let me record something this morning real quick and have you guys have something that we eat in the morning. Again, just to talk about and show you that we are staying away, for the most part, from fast food. I think we've had fast food as a gift about twice, which I really, don't like to even accept, but we do sometimes have that fast food, and it can be a really nice treat. So we put the bacon down. I did spread butter on there earlier. We put down the eggs, make sure we get every little bit. Everyone loves a little crunch cheese. We do the sliced cheese, and it's all set. The crunch of the bacon is just a really good texture with that really soft bread. And then we have the eggs and the cheese, and usually we'll bring our little snacks with us until we eat lunch out at my grandmother's. I do go there every day to help care for her. The kids come along, get some schoolwork done, and then we all end up going to our activities, having dinner already made or in the crock pot, or we come home and whip it up real fast. And we've just had a really good organized thing going on since about November of 2025. We are well into January. Things are getting underway for us to complete this. With the Lord on my side, I know we can do it. He's been really blessing this whole thing. And so we're going to leave you with this meal. We cut it in little pieces. Sometimes I wrap it up. Sometimes we set it on a plate for everyone. They enjoy, and we run out the door. That's day 17, and I hope you have a blessed day until tomorrow.